Hurricane Helene is majorly impacting the southeast tonight. You're looking at East Tennessee, Cobb County, right on the North Carolina border. Leaders there had to close the interstate because the flooding is so heavy. A mudslide washed away part of the road. They're also worried about the failure of the Nolichucky Dam, and they're working to evacuate people in the region.
And in Asheville, North Carolina, that town is basically cut off from the rest of the state right now. Most of the city is totally submerged in water. You can see a Jeep trying to make its way through the flooding there. Not good at all. The water levels in some spots are as high as street signs. Tree branches, logs, dumpsters floating absolutely everywhere. An old church in the town's historic village has a lot of damage, and the pastor says it's not safe.
Yes, it's historic. Yes, it's beautiful. Yes, it's got an incredible past. There is nothing more important than the lives of the people who make up the church. So no one should come down and risk life and limb for things that we can replace.
I want to take you to Asheville now. NBC's George Solis gives us a closer look.
Yeah, these are some of the dramatic images we're seeing here in the Asheville area after Tropical Storm Helene wreaked havoc in this region. Keep in mind, there was a lot of rainfall here from another system that really just made matters so much worse. Behind me here, neighborhoods and businesses completely underwater. We've seen this in several neighborhoods here where people tell us this was worse than that flood of 100 years ago. That's right. That's the last time this region got hit with a flood this bad, 1916. Now, while there were other storms in this region that added some flooding here, they say it was nothing compared to this. A lot of people saying here, even though the city did give out fair warning, nothing could have prepared them for the level of devastation they are seeing here. A little context to all of this. Right now, there is limited cell phone service, if at all, and almost no Wi-Fi. For context, again, here, our crew has been unable to get any cell phone service. We have relied on a single hotel in the downtown area to get any kind of messaging out up until this morning. That's how the situation is here. So even alerts going out by the city aren't going to most of its residents. We are expecting some updates here as far as when running water will be returned to most people here. But right now, that is another big issue. So a lot of people are running out of bottled water. Gas is also an issue in this region. Again, this is a catastrophic flood by every stretch that you can imagine, which is why the governor declared a state of emergency, which is why there are other states of emergency declared through the regions here that have been impacted. Again, just taking a look at this flooding, it is dramatic. A little bit ago, there was actually a person kayaking through this water here. We actually spoke to a gas station owner where we were here day one before the storm arrived. That is now completely underwater. Again, it's going to take a while to really assess the full devastation here, but from what we're seeing, the damage is just remarkable. And to add insult to injury, it looks like there is more potential rain in the forecast here. The people here just don't know how much more they can take. Back to you.
And people in the South Georgia town of Valdosta, they have a lot of damage to clean up after they were also hit by the hurricane. You're looking at a century-old building in the city's downtown. They had 50 antique vendors inside. Strong winds tore the brick facade off the side of one of the buildings. The storm brought down trees on cars, on houses. Thousands of people in that city do not have power tonight.
Kind of freaked out right now, but I was on the phone with somebody standing in my carport and next to my car, and heard the tree fall.
It wasn't bad till around, it seemed like 12 o'clock, and we started hearing these really loud noises, like trees falling. And so I got in the closet, the walk-in closet, and it's a good thing I did because a tree fell in the house over our bed.
Damage stretches across several states. Moving down to Florida, Keaton Beach on Florida's east coast is one of the hardest hit communities. Hurricane Helene was a Category 4 storm when it entered that region, swept up large boats, threw them inland, ripped off roofs and doors and docked from their foundation. You can see the house and the destruction there on your screen right now. Search and rescue teams from South Florida are helping to remove debris and damage assessments as well. The National Guard is also helping.
South of Tampa, there are buildings and homes damaged near the shore. Boats are washed up. This is known as Florida's Big Bend region, with 2 beaches, lots of damage that were in the eye of the storm. This area will need a lot of resources for their cleanup. Cleanup will be a very long process for a lot of these towns. Reporter Gage Golding takes us to the Tallahassee area tonight.
Can I help you? At After Hours Coffee in the small Florida town of Perry, about an hour outside of Tallahassee,
Iced only and cash only.
you'll find Linda Evans, working like it's just another sunny day.
It's my retirement hobby. I had a job. I didn't want another job. I wanted something that I enjoyed doing.
Linda lives in the coffee shop attached to her
feel
Perry
blessed.
home. Where you sit and sip your coffee is actually her living room. It's also where she hunkered down during Hurricane Helene.
You could hear it. Took off part of the side of the building back there.
While Helene tore down part of her home, it could never bring down her positivity.
Do you feel lucky with this storm?
No, I feel blessed. It's up to God. I got nothing to do with luck.
Just a few towns over, they don't know each other, but they live a very similar life.
I'm here all day, every day.
Anna Davis owns this salon in Madison, Florida. She's spending the day sweeping up what's left of her glass storefront.
The windows just couldn't stand it.
For hours, it rained inside. Mud is caked on the walls. Her shop ruined yet again.
I mean, in 13 months, it's our third one.
But still, she's here cleaning up, finding a way to open her salon back up.
Try survive it and just rebuild and start over.
It's something both Anna and Linda have in common, a contagiously positive outlook on life's most difficult moments.
We can't change the nature, just have to face it, be strong, and tomorrow will come again.
I believe in the good Lord, and He either protects you or He don't. And what minor damage I have was Him looking after what I had and protecting the things that I own.
West Metro firefighters are also helping out in Florida this weekend, along with a lot of other first responders from Colorado Task Force 1. They just got to Pinellas County in Florida, that's west of Tampa. You're looking at video of that area right now. They're working to help clean up flooded neighborhoods, ripped up buildings, and search and rescue efforts as well. Some people in that area are trapped, and all those first responders from Colorado will help to look for them.